and time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
North Texas really has it going on offense.
Most of my stuff is on SoundCloud.
Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Huh? How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive in the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Yeah, no. I've done them before, but only like twice. No.
Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Got a man. It's Coleman.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He'll throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Most of my stuff is on SoundCloud. I think it's linked on there.
He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Cobb. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Auburn, because it got seen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on second down. He's taking the shot. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I don't know. I was like, oh yeah.
How about that first drive? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9.
That's a true freshman right there.
Down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Flood. Stop at the 17.
He ain't even fast.
Second-guessing that return.
Yeah, he's like 80-something speed, like 88. Yeah, if it was a longer pass,
To the air on first down. Buys a little time.
Humble. Oh my.
Behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And those are
I swear he ran
frustrating.
past
You're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Handoff to the single back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
That's my shit.
So first
Chance
down
the
here as they
worker.
go back to work. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh, it's not that play.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Damn, he went unblocked.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got away from trouble.
Damn, he sailed that bitch.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interceptions. So
He has high
lucky that
throw
ball
power,
was
but his
incomplete.
accuracy isn't good. He has like a
The mean
94 throw
green
power.
with a ton of green to cover here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moving away from pressure. Picked off to stop the threat.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the
I don't
protection
even know why I
was
threw that.
really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go, and he makes him pay. That's a mistake you don't expect to see that quarterback make.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him.
She would have ran
hitting
it.
him,
Probably got
forcing the incompletion. 4th
Damn, I can't get around big man.
baby.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
How was the fucking
Time here to put
the
together
offensive
a
line the first
productive
one?
drive late in the half. On the run, it's Cobb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. He's got it. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time.
She left the middle of the field wide open.
Hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone.
She thought I was going to throw that post again.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Flood. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the ground, it's Flood.
Oh, where's my defense?
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
This guy strikes
part of the
fears
Red
into the hearts
Sea,
of every
man.
defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
I mean, she on the fucking goal line, man.
The snap sets up to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
The opposite ending.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Got enough for the first. And that first defender was just waving at him.
Stadium was empty my first few games, but I guess it's in 2 now.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quarterback making checks. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. Back to the ground game on the left. Got some room in at the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They're even the Eagles.
Extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Well, they have an Eagle logo.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flood. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Dances away. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Safety.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
How is that not a safety? I feel like he was in the end zone. I'm going for the block.
And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looks it in at the 40. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Flood. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback adapting. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking downfield on first down.
I was about to say, y'all better not catch that.
It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here.
Got some room, head to the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. And here they come, almost all the way back.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over Georgia Tech. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Using his legs, it's Cobb. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving out of the pocket.
Oh,
time,
my.
lets it go.
Play
it's intercepted. Touchdown,
Quarterback's
State.
fucking me.
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Cobb. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left.
Good shit, boy.
This could be huge in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Cobb. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
I'm winning this shit. She threw it.
They'll go to the ground.
And as a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back? Runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash. So maybe the kicker likes it from that area, but this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
Tight end now in motion. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long.
I don't think she can. She can't pass.
On the move. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Every time she scores, because she done broke a run.
A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Ends up scoring.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick completion on the out route. Not much doing there. Just picked up a couple before going out of bounds to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. If we need to go for it on 4th down, this offense just has to keep that high energy.
This man ran a screen, running back screen on 3rd and 1. Look at this woman. Hey.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
I'm trying to win. It's already a close game. Yeah. I threw 3 picks.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I think I just got burnt. I did.
Makes the grab
Thank God he made the
And
tackle.
a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. You want to talk
She
about
almost
building
scored.
confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can
Yeah, I
really
was
set
in
the course
cover
for the rest
4
of
and
the
my
season.
corner almost
Reese,
got burnt.
maturity and
She called it,
experience
but
matters. This
I got
team
the tackle.
has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to
needed that
win
win,
that
too.
play
I
in the
got
big
some
moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sheesh. Got that old man game. Happy birthday. Hey, you about the same age as my brother. They're gonna be mid dunk. I'm gonna get headshot. Yeah, you probably gotta join like a lobby by yourself or something. Will, you need to get off this quarterback, bro. I need him. That boy gonna be a true freshman starting.